Hello and happy Friday. It turns out one of the darlings of the aesthetic industry seems to be in decline, and that is PRP. Well, why do I say all of that? It turns out that there's a magazine that we often kind of look to called New Beauty, and it looks at different trends. And they have a subgroup called Beauty Engine where they survey different practices. And in this case, they surveyed 800 different practices, and they found that the interest in PRP is down significantly. Well, what is PRP? Essentially, it's a system or a practice where we can draw a patient's blood and then we can spin or centrifuge that. And then what comes out of that is plasma that's been enriched with the patient's platelets, PRP. So what then happens is we can then re-inject that into the same patient, and we can use that to help for hair restoration, scar management, collagen formation. It's also very popular in the orthopedic world where they use that for things like tendon injuries or muscle tear. It's really great for rehab. So it's been very popular over the years, but this Beauty Engine survey had shown that in 2024, the interest in that had dropped by 33%, and that is not just by patient, but by practice. 2025, that number is down by 42%. So a very significant decrease in interest. Well, why does that take place? Turns out there's two big factors. One is there are existing biostimulatories out there that are used as an alternative. So those are things like, as commercially known as Sculptra, where you can inject this under the surface of the skin, and then you can use that to help drive patients' collagen formation of their very own collagen. And the second one is it's kind of a downstream process of this whole thing, and these are called exosomes. And now exosomes are little tiny spheres or vesicles that are typically used by cells to communicate between each other. And in platelet-rich plasma, and in fact, platelets do spit out a significant number of these little vesicles. So in PRP or PRF, it's probably the vesicle that's doing this in the first place. And now those exosomes are commercially available, and they're much more generalized, standardized, essentially easier to achieve and easier to use because we don't have to draw a patient's blood. So they're actually a little less expensive for that matter. So anyway, exosomes are hot right now. I don't know any other way to put it. But they're really, really effective, and they can be used, again, topically right now, not as an injectable form, but topically for things like hair restoration and skin improvement. So anyway, what does that all mean to you? It just means that this is kind of what's in and what's out. I think it's kind of interesting to watch what's going on for trends in our industry.